Welcome back. This time it will be some ZvZ, so let's start. It's a very short one, as you can see, some 11 minutes. And why did I decide to comment on this game? Well, mainly because it's the first game I played today, and probably the only game since I don't have that much time. But yeah, this guy was a silver leaguer. I believe he is some rank 8 in silver, which means my placement matches are coming up very soon. Or already, I don't know. I'm like before this match I was like ninth place in bronze, and after this one I'm 6th. But yeah, what I do is the usual build, except for the fact that I totally screw up when I'm scouting and forget to build stuff. So I build stuff later. But it's not that bad. But yeah, in the beginning, this is Alnaga Caverns, which is horrible map. 2-player maps are seriously bad. I don't like them. But yeah, as you can see, I sent an Overlord, and on top of that I sent a scout drone. Mainly because I want to know if he's going some crazy early pool. Which he wasn't. He was going probably 13 pool from his perspective, but I totally didn't notice the pool. Yeah, I know I scouted it, but I didn't notice it. Just escaped my mind. But yeah, I expanded just like the way I usually do on some 15, 16. Well, it would be 15, but as I said, I totally screwed up. And then I noticed the pool, and I said, oh my god, some Zerglings will be coming very soon. So I immediately start my own pool, which takes forever to build, 1 minute. And I start an expo. Nothing really interesting. As usual, I forget to build gas, but that happens all the time. So now I'm just sitting in my base, totally scared that Zerglings will be coming, but still scouting a bit with the Overlord, and I need to have sight. I need to have sight of the map, because I know he will be coming and he will hurt me. I don't want to be hurt. But yeah, the gas comes up, so we can have the speed later. I very unwisely used the drones. I should have probably saved them for Zerglings, but I didn't notice the pool was coming up this early. But yeah, the queen starts as soon as the pool is finished. Then he scouts with Zergling. I try to keep my drones alive, which I somehow manage. Yeah, I didn't lose the drone there, which is always nice. Then I have a few of my Zerglings. I believe I send like 2 or 4, spawn 4, I don't know. Now the speed starts, the queen pops out, and first, mainly she stops him from scouting, and secondly the spawn larva is always nice. And then I start building Zerglings. A lot of Zerglings, because I know he went pool first, and I thought he would attack, but I don't want to overdo it with the Zerglings, because otherwise he would have an economic advantage. But I know he didn't expand, so I really expect something fishy. Yeah, I sent some Zerglings to scout, and what actually happened is that he split his army. He left some Zerglings to die, and the rest attacked my base and killed the second queen. Which is never a nice thing. But yeah, I'm spawning Zerglings. I usually spawn at least 1 drone, but yeah, we need a production tab, that should help. He's got a lot of money, but he doesn't have the larva, because he's on 1 base, which is the problem. Because if you start with the early expand, he needs to punish you very fast. If he doesn't, then he needs to expand, otherwise you will slowly overproduce him. Unless he builds a second hatchery in his base very soon. As you can see, this was a very very low droning match. But yeah, he went Banelings, which was kind of bad. So yeah, here I try to kill at least some drones, because I know these Zerglings will die. And I managed to kill some of them. Actually, I didn't really think that would happen. But yeah, I killed like 6 or 7 drones, which is a great investment in Zerglings. Unfortunately, as he's building Banelings, I really need to switch to Roaches, because Zerglings against Banelings are kind of bad if you don't have really great micro, which I don't. No way. But yeah, right here I'm just defending. Nothing really interesting, and I'm keeping my production up. I still know he hasn't expanded, so I'm waiting for next spawn to make some roaches, if I'm correct. Or maybe not. Yes, roaches. And with roaches I can defend against Banelings, which is awesome. But what I expect right now, since he is sitting on one base, I expect one base mutas, because that is usually very dangerous if you don't expect it, or I don't know, scout it. Scouting it is better. Don't expect all the time, but yeah, he sent some Banelings, they killed some drones. I don't really care. I totally forgot about the hallway in the back. And this was sad. 30 Zerglings just died instantly. So yeah, Banelings are quite good defensively against Zerglings, but if you want to fight them, you really need to go roaches. And frankly, what to say? Oh yeah, if the enemy is on one base, I would never go Banelings first, because one base is a bit easier to defend, to put a Spinecrawler and to have a queen, and the Banelings would probably die very fast and possibly not reach the destination. If the enemy is on two bases and one base is harder to defend, then Banelings are great, if you can use them. Because I suspected him to go via the upper hallway, so I sent like 3 roaches there, and I attacked with the rest of the roaches. Well, it was actually meant as a scouting attack, but, well...
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, the upper roaches killed the Banelings, and I make some drones a bit after that, because you should never forget to drone, you need to drone, but as you can see from the supply count, he was too focused on attack, and he was too focused on a wrong attack. If he did the same thing with roaches, he would probably win, I have to say, because he really didn't make workers that much, and he would have many more resources and much more resources and many more larvae for roaches, and he would have had them faster. But yeah, he went Banelings, and that was kind of his downfall. So yeah, that's it for this game. What can we learn from this one? In ZvZ, if your micro isn't excellent, go roaches. A lot of people go Banelings when they really can't control them. You can't just send Banelings to attack. You are not fighting a Terran, you're fighting a Zerg, and that's kind of a bad idea. If he's only on Zerglings, then Banelings are great, but you can't expect that. You really should expect that he will go either Roaches or Banelings in the beginning. And if he goes Banelings and you go Banelings, then it's a micro battle, I have to say. If you go Banelings and he goes Roaches, then you are kind of screwed. Unless you really switch tech or deal the damage you need. And if you both go roaches, then it depends on who is more focused on killing the other one and who is more focused on economy. And well, if you go roaches, it's kind of as any other matchup. It depends on every unit, and it's micro heavy. So yeah, every other mirror matchup. Did I say mirror matchup? I wanted to say mirror matchup. So that's it for today, and bye bye.